Ladies in red. Ladies in red. Ladies in red. Discuss the latest news, just fans giving their views. This channel is red. They see the bar and raise it, plus they rep for the ladies. Trust it's red. Female voices in football. Red. If you want to talk up, it's a red channel for me and you. Subscribe and tune in to the Ladies in Red.
No, that's hard. Oh my god. Whoa.
It's all right, isn't it? It's all right. Big up to Zio for that. Obviously from Wolverhampton, local rapper, and he did us a Ladies in Red intro. It's all right, isn't it?
That is the hardest thing I've heard, boy. Oh, me and Flexa in the mud.
Honestly, when he did it, I was like, yeah, that sounds class. Like, I love that. And then I'll put it with the logo and it just needs to match perfectly. But yeah, here we go. We are live. I'm joined by KG's debut on Ladies in Red. KG, I mean, you need no introduction, let's be honest. But how are you doing, KG?
I'm all right. I can't believe that intro. That's just changed the whole game. Like, I actually want to delete my channel and just take it offline. Like, no, that's ridiculous what we just did. Even the whole layout. But it's good to be here. I'm guest. Let's go. Who's that? Yeah, Manj.
Yeah, a lot of people think it. So we got Manj, we got Brush. Lawbreaker says that intro is fire. Soph making moves, KG. Putting pressure on you there.
No, that literally.
As well.
It's the liberty. That I'm gonna literally. I feel like I need to delete my channel. I can't believe I don't even have an intro. I just start. Hello.
This is new. To be fair, this is like new. I've only had it for like a few shows, so it's still new to me.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm flaunting it. I'm happy with it.
Flaunt it.
You know what? We're going to talk about United and whatnot, but there's breaking news within the last hour. I know that you kind of missed it. I've just told you about it briefly, but I said let's get into it live. Messi is leaving Barcelona. What's your instant reaction to that? A lot of people are thinking he's come to the Premier League. There were links to City last season. Yeah, how are you feeling about that news?
Because I was just saying before, this is exactly what happened. I was like, Soph, we're gonna win the league. Yeah, that's how I jumped into the stream and I was like, Soph, we're winning it. And she goes, You heard about Messi? And I was like, what? Now I had to look at the tweets from Fabrizio just to check because I was like, there's no way Messi's leaving. His best friend has just joined. Aguero's there.
Imagine
Aguero. Imagine leaving. Imagine thinking, because they must have had a chat. He must have been in the WhatsApps and he said, look, yeah, like I'm coming to Barca. Messi was like, yeah, come on down. Only to say I'm leaving. I'm quaking in my boots because I hope he doesn't end up where we all think he's going to end up. Like Man City bound. Kane has not signed yet. Kane's gone AWOL. This could look really bad on Kane, actually. Because this could make Kane look like Odin Wingy Part 2 when you drive up because he
pulling up at QPR and that.
This is harsh because if I'm Man City now and I see that news, forget anything. I'm going for Messi. And yeah, I don't want to live in a world where Messi's in the Premier League tearing it up. I need PSG.
Unless he's in red. That's what unless he's coming to Old Trafford. We are apparently one of the clubs who financially could. It is possible that we could get Messi. But I'm with you on this one. I cannot see him coming anywhere near us. Look, I mean, we're optimistic here. We like to be positive, but that's a little bit too far, is it? Surely not.
You know what? I'm the most reckless and I have a lot of optimism. I believe a lot, but then that's taking the liberties because he's got connections. I think there's the guy that was at Barcelona, Tixi or something like that. He's at Man City. He's on the board. Yeah. If just imagine, so Murto and Fletcher's gonna pull up at Messi's house. Don't speak a word. They're not speaking a word of Spanish. Yeah. That conversation.
I'm picturing that conversation right now. That awkward conversation.
That conversation's not gonna work. It's like when Fergie tried to speak to Pep. Pep didn't know what was going on. Fergie told Pep that he's retiring, and Pep was like,
"What?"
It's a madness. Yeah. So he won't even. Yeah. I don't think he will know if Messi gets approached by Murto and Fletcher. I don't think he'll even know he's being approached. So yeah,
it ain't happening. It ain't happening. If it does, I'll leave my hat for that. Is not happening. So just big up to Zio. Zio who created my intro song, like I mentioned amazing, talented rapper. Go and subscribe to Zio's channel as well.
No, Zio, I'm following him. He's the man. That was fire. That was next. Drop a bomb. Get out of here.
He deserves it. He deserves it, man.
That's mad. Yeah, big up
Yeah,
Zio.
he smashed it. But yeah, Messi coming, obviously, for me, he's going to PSG. That's the only realistic destination I can see him going to. I do believe Kane will end up at City, and even that kills me, to be fair. But if he doesn't, it's interesting. Obviously, Grealish has just been announced now, I think, at City. That's all done, dusty, confirmed. What's your thoughts on that? Like,
I don't think, seriously, I honestly believe that this changes everything. Pep is like Pep loves Messi. That's his, if he could have a child again, it would be Messi. You know what I mean? So it's mad that he's come available, and this news has just popped out from nowhere. This changes the whole Kane discussion for me. I honestly believe that Pep's gonna move mountains. You see, when he was crying and saying Aguero's irreplaceable, not anymore, boy. Those tears are gonna be gone. Like, it is mad that a player of that ilk being available. You have to. It's like what we did with Varane. A player that comes up, you're looking at other centre backs, and then some quality like that turns up. You have to try your best. I would love us to be in the hunt. I don't believe PSG can do it. I don't know. I think there's some issues in Paris with the not in Paris, just in French football with the TV revenue and the rights and stuff. Why would you leave Spain, who's having similar issues, to go to France when it makes more sense of just saying, you know what, I'm getting he was getting to Man City, which makes things awkward for Kane. Oh man, I don't know what to do now. It's mad.
What would you do? Obviously a lot of people think, oh, Lukaku's going to Chelsea now. Chelsea are backing off on Haaland. Does that then mean then we're going to get Haaland next summer? If Kane becomes available, like what's your thought process there? Because I've always said Harry Kane, Premier League proven, I would take him. I'd love Kane. There's a possibility of Haaland, you know what I mean? But the issue with Haaland is next summer there's going to be a lot of clubs who are going to be searching for him as well. There's going to be a lot of clubs who are going to be approaching him.
Yeah.
Whereas Kane, it could be we're one of the only ones who will pay that fee.
It's mad. It's mad. Let me answer your Grealish question, by the way. The Grealish one, on Grealish, I'm hating. No, I am furious. Like, especially the Grealish thing will hurt more if Pogba walks out. If Pogba leaves, it's gonna just be super painful, because you think to yourself, obviously Grealish is nowhere near Pogba, but he's just skillful trickery. It's the kind of player that you say you'd love to see in a Man United shirt, you know. And I know that, doesn't he have some affinity for us? He doesn't mind us.
Previous tweets and that as well, like
the tweets
that come on United. I don't want City to win. Like there's all these tweets have been brought from the past.
Oh man, and I like it. Just, you know, the low socks. He's just a cool guy. Do you know what I mean? You get that, and it's now I have to hate him. That's the hardest part. Now he's gone to City, and I have to pretend that he's rubbish now. I have to pretend that I've never liked him anyway, and that sucks. But I'm gonna have to develop a hatred very quickly. I'll work on it. At the moment, I still like the guy. Do you know what I mean? He might be like a Vincent Kompany where I just respect him. That's probably what it's gonna be. It's gonna be one of those ones. But just on your Kane situation, Kane or Haaland, that's a tough one.
Because again, it's a definite for Kane. If City drop out, you could say it's a definite for Kane, and then maybe for Haaland in the summer. Like, do you risk that maybe, or do you just go in for Kane? Do you know what I mean? Like, the timing of it's really awkward, really.
It's
Messi
again,
loses the bombshell.
Can you imagine? Messi's ruined everything though. But I love stuff like that because it's a dummy. Can you imagine? Memphis Depay was thinking he's gonna play. Memphis has got to be the most unlucky guy in the world. You come out, you're like, yes, it's Messi time. No, he's going. He's
going. Aguero though, and his best mate as well. His best mate, and he's just turned up for Barca, and then
I go
unfollow you. As well.
I'm unfollowing you. I have to unfollow you. I have to do something drastic on social media to show that I'm unimpressed with what's happened right now. So if I'm Aguero, message to Aguero right now, unfollow Messi. That's not your friend. That's not friendship.
You see that trending, unfollow Messi.
Yeah. Unfollow him right now. So on that question, again, it all comes down to Pogba. And I know this is mad, but Mino Raiola is going to make a big decision with him and Pogba right now. let's say now if Pogba stays, signs a 4-year contract, I'll say by all means, Haaland, let's go. You know,
Yeah.
If Pogba goes, I say, listen, you know what, we got to just end that relationship. You know, and because Mino, like, do you want to go through that again? Like, there's Dortmund fans that feel like us. They're like, why does he keep trying to tout our talent? Like, we're just looking forward to next season, and he's doing this again. So again, like, he's a Mino client. If he changes things, which I doubt, that's. I love Haaland. I love the thought of Haaland, but there's just issues, and because Kane, I know Kane's getting to City. I've already started the process of disliking him. So I've already told myself that that's what you're doing it.
You're going to be like Lee Judges when England score, he sat there with Harry Kane. That's what you're going to be like next tournament.
No, not that level. Lee took it to the next. Lee, I've never seen anything like that. We've never seen England be this successful. And Lee was like, okay.
He's literally like, arms crossed. I ain't moving. Do not move a muscle. I couldn't do it.
But then I didn't celebrate the Henderson goal though. The Henderson Liverpool. I didn't celebrate that. I was like, well done, Henderson.
I was fuming when he took that penalty off Calvert-Lewin as well. Like more than I would be for like any other player, I think. Like, I was fuming. I was fuming about that. Built to Karen Moore, thank you so much for the super chat. Said Messi's not going anywhere. Read the statement. Barca just putting pressure on the Liga to relax salary cap. As for Pogba, pay that man wherever he wants. I know you're very much agreed on that, KG.
It's not pay. Listen,
whatever he wants. Is that what you're saying?
Pay what? No, but Messi's on something ridiculous. Wait, what is Messi's not going anywhere? Read the statement. Barca just put in pressure on La Liga to relax the salary cap. Okay. I don't know if I can trust that. I really hope that's the case.
Didn't they say they were going to halve his salary though? Wasn't the rumors that he was going to take a 50% pay cut?
I just don't. This is the thing, Messi, and people think our club's going to turn into that, like when we just pay out like ridiculous wages. But we're talking about Lionel Messi here. He's how much is he on?
That's what he's on. That's what he's on.
No. Is that real? That can't be. That's not real. That's not real. Apparently, no one should get that. No one should get that.
That's mad. Have you ever been on them websites where it tells you like how much they earn in like a second, like per second? I'd be interested to see what Messi's is.
Yeah.
Like how much they earn per second. Mad.
Well, if he's asking for more money, you're getting into the mercenary. Like you can't like.
Mad.
Okay, I'm uncomfortable with these. I'm uncomfortable with what I'm seeing. All I'm saying now is, listen, Barcelona, don't make City stronger. I hope you guys work it out. We have a great chance. Even if Kane goes, I still believe we have a great chance to win the league. I feel that way. I'm getting more and more excited as it's coming. As we're a week away. Like this is like Varane's not here yet though. It's a little bit worrying. He hasn't arrived.
He's coming today. Varanchester. I tweeted it earlier. Today, apparently, he's coming.
Is he like? Have you seen?
Ole said as well. Sub apparently might be on the bench for Everton. Him and Sancho. How true that is, I don't know.
Ole tells lies again.
Ole
tells lies. Anything Ole says, I have to take with a pinch of salt. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think Ole's told a bunch of lies already, and the season hasn't started yet. So it's one of them ones. Oh man, I'm just hoping. I'm really hoping that Messi, fuck off, man.
Messi to Man City. I've just seen as well. Someone just told us what Grealish has said in his statement after signing. It's a dream come true. There we go. Man City are the best team in the country with a manager considered to be the best in the world. It's a dream come true. I hate him. I hate Grealish.
wait. Let's see it. Man City are the best. Wait, Man City are the best team in the country. You have to say that. With a manager considered. That's cheeky. He should have just said it like. So he didn't say it was full.
Pep's the best in the world.
He didn't say Pep's the best in the world. He said considered best in the world. Oh, that's just ruled out any moves to Man United now, isn't it? He's never coming. Damn it.
No. How can you say it's a dream come true when he literally was like living his dream at Old Trafford, watching United play, and all his tweets in the past and that. I don't
Yeah,
get that. I know
listen,
you have to say it, but
they're liars. Again, they have to tell lies. Like, the best lie that I heard was from Robin van Persie, though. You know, when he said the little boy inside, that's as creative as it gets. Usually they say that's a dream come true. He actually like changed the whole game talking about the little boy. Little Robin van Persie wanted Man United, Arsenal fans in the mud.
I think no matter, players are always going to say stuff like that, innit? Like, oh, this is the best, this is dream come true. Like, they're always going to say it. They're not going to like rattle fans and say, oh, I didn't really want to be here, but I'm here. Do you know what I mean? Imagine if a player came out and said that. I ended up there.
Well, John Obi Mikel did that to us. John Obi Mikel.
Yeah, true. Mikel.
He did that to us. He literally like we signed him, and then he signed for Chelsea.
That was mad.
It's the most disrespectful thing ever. Like, and he's Nigerian. Like, he's one of my guys. Do you know what I mean? And he's the Nigerian. Well, he was the Nigerian captain. I found it hard to forgive him, but he wore the captaincy, so I had to just let it go. He was rubbish anyway.
Yeah, we didn't want him anyway. Like, really, we didn't want him. Karen Moore, thank you again so much for that. It says, guys, the Barcelona statement says Messi was willing to accept the new contract. They specifically said that the Liga rules have prevented the renewal. So that would be obviously the logistics behind keeping Messi just because of La Liga. It seems it isn't. Surely they can't. Didn't they let like Barcelona have an emergency loan the other year as well, where they got that Braithwaite or emergency signing? They can't bend the rules again, surely. Oh,
they can. I remember when Barcelona was banned from signing players, and it still looked like players were coming through. This is the wait.
Adebayor was reckless. Adebayor was bad.
Brush is my friend. Brush is my guy as well. Great guy. Greatest beard on YouTube. You've never seen anything like it. Mine's in the bin. Whenever he turns up, I just want to just shave it off. But yeah.
Beard envy going on there. Zoe, thank you so much for that. She says, can't believe Messi's on the way out to Barcelona. End of an era. Big up to Soph. And welcome to Ladies in Red legend KG.
Let's go.
Love that. KG, I can't hear your bum, you know. I was just thinking that then.
What's that?
I can't hear your bum.
You can't?
No, let us know in the chat. Wait. Let us know in the chat. I couldn't hear it then, but maybe it's just me.
Wait, hold on. Let me turn it up. 1 second. Should I do it again?
Go on, do it. Yeah, I can hear it slightly. Yeah, I could hear it slightly then.
Is it slight or is it there? Like,
slight.
I don't. 1 second. I know what to do. I know what to do. Audio. Oh, little idiot. I've been pressing bombs the whole time. You lot haven't heard shit.
There we go.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Sorry. I thought I heard it.
I've been so the time when I was pressing it when the show started for the intro. I was going crazy.
I heard it slightly, but obviously the views.
Oh, I dropped 100 bombs. 1 second. Let's just drop a bomb for the for what's the guy's name? What's the guy's name? Zio. Don't piss me off.
There we go. You deserve that definitely. She's calling you a flop there for your bomb. That's a bit harsh. Grealish broke KG's bomb. Messi broke the bomb, to be fair. Yeah, people saying they can hear it though. There we go, they can hear it. That's better. Yeah, people can hear it. Like out to the world, need something reckless.
Yeah.
You mentioned let's get on to United for a sec, KG. Obviously, we've spoken about City enough. Let's move on to United because I don't want to talk about City. We didn't want Messi, we didn't want Kane, we didn't want Grealish anyway. So let's just focus on us. Yeah. I haven't spoken to you actually since Varane and obviously Sancho coming in. You say Varane's not here, but it's done, isn't it? Like, we can relax on that one. It's done. Like, how you feel about that? Varane in particular for me is a player that I've wanted for a long, long time. Like, I'm absolutely buzzing with that deal.
It's insane. Varane, we're just gonna call him like one of the greatest leaders that we've signed. You look at our defense now, and I smile. You know, knowing that he's gonna be there again. He's a winner. This is a man that said, "I've won everything," and I do stupid things like this. When a player's leaving a club, I always check what the fans that used to have that player say about them. Are they upset? Are they relieved? What is the vibes? All I saw from like the Spanish fans is always a legend. I can't believe it. I'm gutted you're gone. People are just cussing Perez. Yeah. Like I love what I'm hearing from them. So it definitely sounds like because the fans know the best. You know, pundits can say whatever they want to say. Jamie O'Hara and all the rest of them. I don't know if he can keep up with this league, whatever.
Danny Mills, like
Danny.
Who's he to say anything? Come on.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
I can't believe these pundits. The cheek of them. Danny Mills was never good. This is mad, and he has the cheek. It's like me talking to you about shampoo in it. I've got no right. I'm not getting involved in that conversation. You're gonna what shampoo are you using? You're using like what is it? Herbal Essence or something? What are you using?
Yeah, Tresemme. Yeah.
Tresemme. I can just use soap. Nothing's gonna. It's gonna be fine. So there's things that we just gotta not get involved in. And I feel that Danny Mills just overstepped the boundaries, and Jamie, or anyone, all of them, like, shut up. This is a world-class talent. Don't ask me if he's gonna do well. He's won La Ligas after La Ligas. Like, it's stupid. But that's a super signing, and I kind of feel for Lindelof. I feel that a little part of me feels for Lindelof on a human level. Because it's like he's turned. Just imagine a new player's turning up, and then but you used to be there, like that was your spot, and then everyone's like, "Yes, I can't wait." It's not even like Lindelof's gonna try and challenge for the seat. It's like, no, it's over. Like Lindelof is on the bench, and he must be thinking. Even the pundits, great partner for Maguire. Lindelof might be like, can't he be a partner for me? No, no, Victor.
Sorry, Victor, but no.
It's harsh. It's harsh.
Varane's saying,
I honestly don't care. I think Varane is a super signing, and I think that's the reason why I see us going for the league title. We as bad as we was, there's the areas that we were bad in, and it was in defense. It was defensively, and I know that Ole wants to change the shape. A player like Varane, and Maguire not going into the summer, because last summer he had the situation, abroad. I think that really affected his game. In the situation in Greece, he's gonna go into this into next season with a lot of confidence. You saw that penalty, amazing. Yeah. Next to Varane, Roberto Carlos on the other side, and the Spider-Man. You can't fail with a defense like that. It's fantastic.
Do you think it will be the Spider-Man, or do you think Trippier will come in? There's rumours are strong on Trippier coming in towards the end of this window as well. Would you be happy with him coming in?
It's Ole. My thing is Ole. I still don't trust Ole. And I'll say it like this: I don't trust Ole to play two players at a time, like correctly. Even with Henderson, it's kind of Henderson and De Gea. He's kind of messed with that. But I feel like if a player Trippier's quality comes in, he gets in straight ahead of Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah,
that's a problem for me. Just because I feel like a player like Wan-Bissaka, he's gonna need games, or he's gonna end up like Telles, where when you need Telles, because he hasn't had that match rhythm, he's not been on as a sub, or he doesn't use that many subs, or he uses them late. Donny van de Beek. You'll just kill a talent, and that's a 50 million pound signing, and I can see Ole doing it already. Look at the story of Ahmad. Will we see Ahmad again?
Delot is another one. Like Delot, he'll go.
There you go. So there you go. That's another one. So my problem is, if you're gonna give Ole this talent, I feel, because he likes to run players into the ground. Look what he's done to Rashford. And I'm saying I'm giving Ole a fresh start. I'm not negative on Ole. I'm saying this is the one thing that I just want him to develop into next season. At the moment, I still don't trust him because he hasn't done it in the midfield. Will he do it with the right back? So that's the only thing I don't really want Trippier, because I do believe Delot can be an understudy for him. If they're gonna treat Delot like Brandon Williams, that's what they did. Brandon played a few games. I think Brandon played like 10, 15 games last season.
Remember, thin on the ground, basically, wasn't it?
He just come on. Where there's no real expectation, where Aaron Wan-Bissaka will just play out most of the season. I don't mind that, and I think Delot's a good understudy. So I'll stay like that. We could use that money to get a defensive midfielder. I'll rather do that. But yeah.
All right, Trippier. I think he's a good player, but I agree with you. I think is that going to hinder Wan-Bissaka? I think Wan-Bissaka, we've seen progress with him going forwards in particular. He's still not the finished article, but he's still very young as well, isn't he? And I think that I don't want to see anyone get hindered because of someone like Trippier coming in who's not really young anymore. I'm just going to quickly say Fabrizio has tweeted I'm going to read it out. So
Go on.
Varane has now landed in Manchester in order to complete his move to Manchester United. Official announcement soon. Contract until June 2025, an option to extend for one more season. So Varane is coming in. Varane Chester, I told you.
All right.
Yes, you got all right as well. Love
That's
it.
it. Come on. This is it. When I make my debut here, look what's happened. That's amazing.
Stuff happens.
Let's go.
No one's talking about Grealish City now. Look, it's all about Varane in Manchester. Nobody cares about that move anymore. Like, Varane's a bigger deal. See less of it.
That is great news. Come on.
I'm buzzing with Varane. I really am. And obviously Sancho coming in as well. I think we have needed that right-sided player for a bit now. It wasn't my priority, and I'll be honest, I was never all out for Sancho because I didn't feel like... Yeah, you know what, I'll be honest, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm an expert on Sancho and I think he's the best thing since sliced bread, because I've only ever seen snippets of him for England, bits of him in the Bundesliga. I'm excited by it because I think he's got a point to prove coming back to the Prem.
Yeah,
he's at the right age, he's English. I am excited for it. I'm just going to sit here and say that he's still got to prove himself. Do you know what I mean? And I'm hoping he does that.
I haven't seen enough. I've seen the Champions League games, like when he's played in the Champions League, and mad compilations. I've seen there's not a Sancho compilation that's come out that I haven't seen. And I'm telling you right now, with what I've seen, generational talent. He's just, like, everyone else is in the mud. No one can, like, this player is, because you got to have a look at what he's done. So a player says to himself, he could have done the Foden. Just, compilations FC. And that's me, you know. And I'm shameless.
It's on YouTube.
I'm the YouTube scout.
Welcome to Manchester United, Sancho.
I've watched all of those videos. I've literally, like, my YouTube history is disgusted. It just comes up as a new compilation every day. But yeah, I'll even watch the ones with like 50 views. Why not? It could be different.
Why not? Go for it. It's all that repeats the same clip over and over again. I've
seen the same skill over and over again. I don't care. He's coming to United.
I've seen that Di Maria Megs many times, to be fair. That Di Maria Megs, and that got me hyped about Sancho. That's enough for me. Did you see that little Megs he did in the Champions League against PSG?
Yeah.
Dortmund. I want to see more of that. Big up to Zio. Zio's already had a bomb today, obviously, because of his song. But Zio, thank you so much for that super chat. He says, are we winning the league without CDM? That's the real question. I know it feels different, but I think Trippier is our only other signing, if any. So he doesn't think we're going to get a CDM in.
That's bad vibes. Zio King with the bad vibes. You can't make a song like how you made it and start with bad vibes. It don't make no sense. I'm not here to hear that. I'm not here to hear that. Do you know what it is? Midfielders coming in. I've been telling people it feels different. Flex weren't having it. I told Flex, we're going to sign Varane, we're going to sign Sancho. And this is where it was just like rumor mill. I was like, Flex, they're coming. He goes,
I swear in that same stream, though, you were like, Camavinga's coming in as well.
I did say Camavinga.
I remember that.
Do me a favor. Get out of here.
Listen, Soph, you didn't need to bring it. I didn't know why he was. I didn't think he was out here pulling receipts still. Listen, what's it? 2 for 3. That's not bad. But I also one's coming in. I should have just listened to. Fabrizio, because he was basically telling us that Camavinga's not really keen on United. He's waiting. Yeah. It sounded as if a player wants to come here, there'll be more of an energy, you know.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Thank you, Lawbreaker. How do you skate Sancho like you did Bellingham?
I never seen Bellingham kick a ball in his life. I was so disappointed we didn't get him. I'm telling you, and now I think I was right to be disappointed. And that's how it goes. Wait, what was it?
We're on about Camavinga and whatnot.
That's it.
Camavinga, midfielder, CDM.
Yeah, not exciting.
So we're still gonna win the league without a CDM coming in. I think
I still believe. So I've got some mad reckless plans and thoughts, but I do believe someone's coming in. Another sign is gonna happen. We're just waiting to. This is what I feel is happening. I feel there's some serious negotiation happening with Pogba. Like, next level, they're really talking to him. Now Varane showed up. I think that's important. Get Varane as close to Pogba as possible.
He spoke to him, didn't he? Before he moved.
No, I'm talking about in Manchester. Let them just be speaking French in the dressing room. Yeah. But even that might not be enough, because we've seen the best friend go all the way to the new camp. and that best friend is still leaving. Like, what the hell is
true.
going on?
It's true.
How do you do that?
No,
So now,
does that mean Messi's not going to have like a proper send off in that as well, though, from Barcelona? That's mad after like what he's done for that club.
no, they'll
He's
do
just going to leave him through the back door, surely.
He can't. He's gonna do an emergency press conference. They'll treat him like the Javi one. He's not gonna be treated like Iker Casillas. That was the worst thing I've ever seen happen to a player in my life.
Yeah,
crying alone. No, that actually made me sad. You know, they'll make sure they'll do. Yeah, it was horrible. But Messi will get the biggest send off ever. But I just hope he doesn't leave.
He's got to. But I'm just thinking, like, logistically, if he leaves like now, like randomly in this window, like fans obviously haven't really been in grounds and stuff. He's going to come back for a testimonial. Like, how's that going to work? It's mad.
He won't.
We don't know.
He won't come back for a testimonial. But Messi gets a statue. Someone like that
at least
can just turn up. Even if he's not even signed, you could just probably turn up one day and say, "You know what? I feel like playing." And La Liga's got to make it happen. They just got to allow it to work because it's Messi. He's the king of that space. And again, I really hope he doesn't leave. Come on, it's like Ryan Giggs playing for another club. Like, actually, I don't even know how I feel about Ryan at the moment. So,
yeah, you skulls are the examples. Sparky said there, the only realistic holding midfielder we will sign is Neves. There's been a lot of links to Neves. I think about 35 million is what has been quoted. Would you be happy with him coming in? If we keep Pogba as well, let's say, and we bring Neves in, we've all said we want a CDM. Is he that kind of CDM that we're after?
Listen, anything is. I know people say this. Anything's better than Fred and McTominay. A little part of me feels like that too. But I've been giving McTominay. I've been rethinking my thoughts on McTominay, and this is why if Pogba stays, and we change our formation to 4-3-3. Yeah. This is what I'm saying, and I know it's unpopular. It's unpopular.
You're already laughing. That's why I know this is going to be reckless. You're already laughing.
If Pogba signs a brand new deal, and we don't sign a CDM, and we try McTominay in the 4-3-3 with Pogba, Bruno, I actually think it can work. Honestly, like we remember it was Ole's plan to play Pogba next to McTominay. He really wanted to do that. We didn't see it. I do believe there's a good player, and I do believe McTominay can develop into a better player than we're seeing. You know, he's not terrible. Like, let's use a player who's loved him the most. We're talking about Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho is probably a spoiler. He's a ruiner of football. He likes defensive players. There's some things you can say Jose is smart about, and he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He's picked out this player. He can be disciplined. For Scotland, he plays as a centre-back. I know that's mad. I don't know how he does it, but he does all right. Yeah. I'm saying in the midfield, next to Pogba and Bruno, I believe he can do a job. I know Declan is, I want to say Declan is clear, but I don't think it's hard for him to catch up. I do like the fact that, you know, he can drive with the ball in the final. I know the Europa League final that we don't talk about. He was our best player in that midfield. That's fact.
The only thing I would say, I love McTominay, and people know I've called him McDominator so many times on here because I'm a big McTominay fan. But the only thing is, on the ball, is he good enough, do you think, to be at that? I know you're saying you got ball players in terms of Pogba and Bruno, even side him, I get that. But for me, like, he's McTominay's disciplined enough to sit. He needs to be coached to sit because he's not box to box. Do you know what I mean? Those driving runs. That's what I want to see McTominay doing. And if he's going to sit, you're kind of not getting that. Do you know what I mean?
I think he has to choose his moments. I think it's passing to what happens now is we're going to create a lot more space. Before we were a left-hand sided team, I would say for the last 3 years, we've been incredibly predictable down the left. Shaw, Rashford, couple moves, Bruno gets involved. We're going to whip it in. That's it. Or Rashford's going to cut in and try and score. We're so predictable. Now opening up the right-hand side. I think I was even listening to Statman Dave say 75% of our attacks come from the left-hand side.
The left,
Now, knowing that we have a player just as dangerous on the right-hand side, is going to open up. So we're going to see goals that we weren't expecting. And then the expectation on McTominay for creativity, because how creative can you really get when you're just going to go to the left? Honestly, you know, so it's like now we almost have to look at it differently, because we've actually opened up another side of the wing, which means more space for players like Pogba, more space for players like Bruno. There's pace on both sides. There's players that can make someone commit, and there's even the play, like, just imagine someone's going to double up on Sancho. That means we got players free on the other hand side, you know. And again, the Martial thing comes in there. I don't think it's as simple as how people are seeing it, saying in the rigid way we play, it's hard for players like McTominay to really move. And one thing I can say is he can't dictate the pace of the game. I don't know if that comes over time, because not everyone can really. Neves is dictating, but is Neves going to be quick and get around the pitch? Is he going to give us that? Who knows? You know that there's
Neves plays in a pivot, doesn't he? I think whenever you see Neves play with, obviously with Moutinho, he plays in that pivot.
There you go.
He's in that pivot because you still. I want to see Pogba and Bruno playing. So then obviously you've still got Donny on the bench as well.
And you know, I want to see, like, I don't know why Donny doesn't get a chance. I honestly don't know why Donny doesn't get a chance. Like, I think there's still the stigma of having the massive midfielder, you know. Now Fred has been given a chance, and Fred's not that big, but I just don't think, there's things about Fred that I just don't like. And I think we're gonna be more on top of teams than like chasing back. And Fred always picks up the ball in a position where you're like, Fred, shoot. And it's like, no, the Fred gets the ball.
It always comes out to Fred.
Shoot, but then you know who it is. And you're like, it's Fred.
Fred Flintstone. That's what I always say when it comes to shooting. He can't do it.
And he could, though. This is the thing. And the ball will drop to him. And that's a problem for me. I think if you can't help going forward in that way. And I know some people now criticize me and say, hey, how can you say that now when Aaron Wan-Bissaka can't really help? But he done better last season. I know Fred, no matter what, it don't matter how many training camps, it don't matter what's going on at Carrington, Fred will never learn how to shoot. And
he can't do it.
So you can't.
I remember being at that Wolves game at Old Trafford though, when he scored and he hit the post in the same game as well. He scored his first goal for us, and he was like having it on a worldie. And since that game, he just hasn't done it. Hasn't done it since. Yeah,
I just can't. And I just, not saying that, because at the moment, Fred is better than me. I will say Fred has had some better games than McTominay. I will agree that. Yeah. I'm talking about just the ceiling. I still think there's more for McTominay to achieve in the game. I think if he's just.
I think McTominay's underrated. I think because he's not like a glamorous player, I think McTominay's quite underrated. I think he does that the dirty work in the middle, like he's tenacious in there, like I said, then box to box driving runs. He's just not a glamorous player, and that's where he goes under the radar a bit. But every team needs someone like that.
Every team needs someone, and again, the interviews, the way he speaks, the way he conducts himself, even how he put on the size. Like McTominay was, you can tell there's a professional there. You know, there's someone that's dedicated to the game. You saw him when he first came in, really slim, like you weren't sure. You see him working hard in preseason, and he knows what it's going to take. He knows what it takes to be that Man United player. You know, and you need that. You everything can't be the same in a team. It's not everyone that can be a total technician. You're gonna need the spoilers in there. Like one of my favorite, Fletcher. I've got the Fletcher shirt. I love the unsung hero. Yeah, Fletcher was my guy.
Exactly that kind of player. Yeah.
Carrick. These are the players that these are the shirts that I'm gonna buy. I do love an unsung hero, and he's
definitely that guy.
There you go. And I think people just made their mind up on McTominay because it's. What happens is when you want to see another player like Donny van der Beek or whoever in midfield, I think it starts to build up a venom for the player that's playing in the Man United fan base. So let's use Rashford as a prime example. Rashford plays on the left. A lot of fans would rather see Martial play. Because Rashford's getting the Martial minutes, I think, and Rashford can't do nothing, but he can't say, Ollie, take me off.
Yeah.
Fans will take it out on Rashford and be like, he's dead, just Martial winning. Then it starts to create this, are you Rashford FC or Martial FC?
Yeah, this comparison between our players. I don't get that.
Stupid. It gets really, but that's because, once again, Ollie doesn't help himself. he won't play these players. He won't give the minutes to them. You know, so we'll see, next season we're gonna see it like madness. We're gonna see who's because up front now, Cavani, Greenwood,
Martial.
There you go. We're gonna. It always happens. I hope the Man United fans, we can get to a space where it's like, even if Trippier does come, because I have to do this myself. If Trippier does come, I'm a big fan of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. If Trippier does come, I just have to trust the manager. If he plays someone who win, I'm happy. And it's more, I support the club more so than the players, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. And you mentioned winning that big midfielder, Van der Bulk. A lot of people are calling him at the minute. Van der Beef is another one I've seen.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
He's not done anything. Van der Beek is doing what we used to do.
You not see a picture of him the other day with the bench press in the gym? You know, he tweeted it. Just for proof for you. I reckon he saw you.
Wait. Are we being sick? Wait. So what was? Well, I didn't see the video of him. How much was on that? Oh man, how much was on the bench?
I don't know. I just saw him there with the bar.
Did you actually see the weights, or was it just bar?
No, the bar was. He was stood like on the floor still. He wasn't like holding up.
Oh my god!
Doing it for the gram.
That is from the Ole training camp of lies. Ole said, "Like,
you don't think it's bumped up, no?"
What?
There's a lot of people saying no, the shirt's just a bit tighter on the arms. I saw a few people tweeting that.
Don't even have the bulk, you know. That's funny as well. The same. It's like his situation. Yeah, is like I've been trying to lose weight my whole life. Like my dream is to go to Zara in it. Yeah, and just try something on. That's my dream. Yeah. At the moment, I can't. Yeah. When I go to the gym, I go on the running machine, and then I'm the dickhead in front of the mirror that looks to see if I've lost weight just now. Van der Beek.
Van der Bulk.
Nothing's happened, bro. You're the same weight. Like
you look bigger to me. I'm gonna be really look bigger to me. I'm no expert when it comes to like, bodybuilding and all that, but you don't. Whether it's the picture, whether it's the shirt, a lot of people saying the shirt sleeves are a bit higher on the home shirt. I don't know, but it did look a bit bigger. And I didn't know why I say something about don't stretch that armband as well or something.
What's that? What did he say?
Maguire, because Donny had the armband for a bit, didn't he? And Maguire said, "Don't stretch the armband." So the players are in
Get out of here.
Van der Bulk, honestly, it's gonna come back like a Hulk.
And then listen, if he's on the gym training program, I wish him the best. I think everyone, if you're trying to get fit, I'm on the journey of trying
he's
to.
On that Bayern workout. That's what he's doing.
I haven't seen anything. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like he's just wearing tighter clothes, and it's a good move. Again, like get it like the matter fit. How does this is the question that I have? Yeah, where does Matter get that shirt from? Because it's not available in any shop. Everyone else has like the normal Man United fit, and then there's the Matter fit. It's tight. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Smaller. You can't.
Matter is just like long, isn't it? Like elongated. Like everything is just longer. It's shorts in like basketball shorts, just like longer.
I don't get it. Honestly, I do not get it. But yeah, if I could wear the Matter fit, I've made it.
One day, who knows?
One day it's not happening.
Yeah, I was going to ask you predictions for the season, but I think it's really hard to do that with the signings and where we're at the minute. Obviously, not knowing if we're going to get that CDM in.
I can predict. Yeah. With confidence. I'm gonna say Arsenal, bottom half of the season, bottom half of the table.
Yeah. Let's sign Ben White though. Let's sign Ben White.
Yeah, wait, hold on. All right, this is the prediction. I believe. Damn it, it's this Messi thing messes things up though. Literally, pardon the pun. Yeah. If Messi goes to Man City, let's just pack up in it. Let's go home.
But then that could mean we end up with Harry Kane. I'm not saying don't get hyped in the chat. I'm just saying. But if that happens,
love that. Because the embarrassment, the humility, and it's bad, man. Because no one told him to not go training. Like If that turns out and he has to go back with his tail between his legs, but it makes things easy for us because let's say now, like it's embarrassing, it didn't go the way you wanted.
I want him to pull up at Carrington, like you said, like Adam Wingy. I want him to pull up at Carrington.
No, because we'll come from the next season. We're gonna get a signing next season. We're gonna get a good striker next season. And I've always wanted Kane. Again, if you asked me a few weeks ago when he wasn't linked to Man City, I didn't care about it.
Surely you can't have Kane and Messi though. And
no,
Grealish.
You're not gonna.
You can't do that.
No, I'm saying that he's not gonna get all of them. Kane can't get. Kane will still go to City. It's not gonna happen. How can they sign all of those players? They can't do that. Surely
that's not on. Financial fair play need to look at that. Like how City.
I love.
Is it what 160? Is it 160? The quoting roughly for Kane? Yeah, 100 million on Grealish, and then whatever Messi would be as well. Obviously his wages as well. Mad.
Do you know the funniest thing? I love when Man United fans start talking about financial fair play. Do you know what we've been doing? Do you know the crimes we've committed?
Yeah, in one window. That is mad though. That is mad. Like a hat trick over 100 mil.
Nah, that is the pot calling the kettle. As soon as I hear a Man United fan talking about, yeah, they're kind of buying the league, I'm like, bruv, do you know who we are?
Yeah. It's right. I think it's just that feeling, isn't it? You feel like, oh, with Varane, Sancho, and it's like City, and they're like, oh, we've got to go one better. That's how it feels in this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
hate
you know what? I will say that if they only get Kane, if it's Kane and Grealish, because they still need this project to work out. I don't know how Grealish, Foden, all these players are gonna play. That's the part. That's quite confusing. Yeah. What happens to Sterling? I don't know what's gonna happen. So, because out on the left, is Sterling gonna get dropped? What's gonna happen? You know, or is Grealish gonna play in the midfield? There's so many questions.
Foden,
you know,
Grealish, very similar. Probably
so I think we're in a great position. I believe we're in a very good position. I think defensively, I'm happy with the spine. It is that CDM thing, but I'm just going to try and believe in McTominay. I'm going to try and believe because I honestly don't think that these players are going to leave. Like Lingard is just talking too much about staying. And it's really frustrating. And I love him, but I just want to love him from afar.
Yeah.
In a non-disrespectful way of saying that. Just like, go, but thanks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that totally.
Yeah.
I think for him as well, like he's gonna want to break into that World Cup squad. He ain't gonna. Exactly. I hope he doesn't start every game for United anyway. He shouldn't be starting every game for United. Exactly. You know, surely for his own career, he's gonna like West Ham. He smashed it. Like I fully thought he'd stay there. I was hoping we'd use him as some kind of bit part deal for Rice. That's what I was hoping for, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen.
Just go, like not in a. And I know that sounds mad, innit? That sounds very disrespectful, but it's like. For us and for you, it makes sense, you know, and that's the feeling. But he's not leaving. Matic ain't going nowhere because he's just enjoying the dressing room vibes. And I think Matic is actually. I've seen a lot of jokes in like the stuff, the behind the scenes and stuff. Matic is always in there, involved in the jokes and stuff. He seems like that guy, like that. They just everyone kind of warm. It's got a good relationship with. So he ain't getting nowhere, you know. Fred, we can't sell him.
Phil Jones, how is he still there?
Oh, fuck's sake, Jones.
How is he still there? Like I cannot fathom how a player has been injured as much as he has. Like I don't get it. How?
No.
My favourite moment, Phil Jones, was I always say it is that picture of him at QPR with his hands in the air, but it's like the corner. That picture of Phil Jones, like that sticks in my head. Like that is my favourite moment.
Do you know what Jones is? Jones is a genius. I actually believe that Jones is a genius. I think he needs to have his IQ tested, and we underrated. He's had this uncanny ability of just getting injured when the transfer window opens.
Like 10 years or something he's been at United now.
Single time. And it's like, I don't know what is. Oh, he's a Jedi. Do you know what I mean? They sell it. They want to sell him. It's like, I will be staying.
Yeah. You're back in the room or something like that.
Because it's gotta be. He's a Jedi. He's a Jedi. That's it. Jones is a Jedi. I've made my mind.
I can't believe. I saw a picture of him playing golf the other day, and I was thinking he's gonna get injured again. Like that's how bad it is with Phil Jones. Like I fear him walking to and from the car, like just to get to training. It's one of them. I just think, hey, How is a player who's been so injury prone managed to get a new deal, managed to get himself a testimonial at Manchester United? Obviously, when his time comes to it, like I don't get it. Like,
And
like you say, it's a genius.
This is the thing. This is the thing, and this is why we got to be honest, and we got to say, because a lot of people say, just on this quickly, just to be cheeky and bringing this top Pogba argument, a lot of people say Sir Alex is always right. Sir Alex compared Jones, to Duncan.
Duncan Edwards,
He did that. That happened. I know a lot of people don't want to think about it, but that was a mistake.
Sir Alex signed this lad from Blackburn, and he said I was going to be the next Duncan Edwards. I remember that clearly.
I remember when even the media was calling him. I remember him like playing for us, and then like for no reason, like one of the pundits like, future England captain. That what? What do you wait? How? It's like how like the Arsenal fans feel about Ben White. It's like chill, you know what I mean? But that's what I say. In the main thing, the point that I'm making is sometimes people are wrong, and a lot of people have said Fergie he wanted to sell Pogba. No, he didn't. Mino has been there from the beginning. Mino told Pogba, mate, you're not playing. You're not going to start.
Yeah.
You need to move.
Show the money.
You need to move. Fergie had a solid team. He weren't really changing. It was going to take, years to break through. It would have taken years to break through. So he went to Juventus. That's what really happened. So when people tried to use that, Fergie was always right about it. Fergie didn't want to sell Pogba. I mean, let him leave on. There was no way to renegotiate the contract. Fergie actually tried to play him, you know?
Yeah.
So, I think that's important. I think what I would like to see next season is people being able to change their opinion. I'm the head of Flip Flop FC. To be honest, it's just called getting more evidence and changing your mind. And I think
I think in terms of football and flip flop, for me, like it's contextual. Like certain things that happen, that it's good to change your mind on a player. A player might, like I've already said, Sancho needs to prove himself. This time next year, I might be saying Sancho deserves a Ballon d'Or, or I might be saying it's you know what I mean? It changes.
Come on. That's it.
So I'll move you on that one.
That's it. You should be able to change. Like even with us, I think we get into these strong opinions. These strong opinions are formed, and it's like, let's say, and I've been Ollie in, Ollie out like last season. Shake it all about. I was disgusting, but it was right because the form was up and down. You know what I mean? And then after Villarreal happened, but it's one of those situations where some people just staunch no matter what happens. It's like if Ollie gets first, I still won't rate him. Or
I want us to lose the first 10 games so Ollie gets sacked. What's that about? You can't say that.
No one wants that level of depression. Like you want to see your team win. I will be hurt. Like do you know how much fun it is to celebrate when your team's doing well and to rub it in other people's faces? Life's more enjoyable that way. Like that's what it's got to be. I think there should be an air of positivity. There should be an air of saying to this guy, look, let me see if you can change my mind. If Ollie flops, he won't have the job. It's as simple as that. If he doesn't make this, there you go, Ollie out. Someone said Ollie out. George, let it go, bro.
Yeah, George is Ollie out.
Give him a.
But the thing is, I guarantee that I know George, and I guarantee even though he's Ollie out, he's not sat at home thinking, "Oh, I hope he loses his first 10 games." You still celebrate when they win. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's some people just can't accept it. They can't be like, "Oh, I can't cheer him on because I've said I'm Ollie out. That's it now." Like I can't, and I just don't get that. Like
change your mind.
You still want what's best for your team, like regardless who's in charge.
That's it.
He might not be, I wasn't the biggest Jose fan, but I didn't want him to lose every game. I hoped it turned out for him. Like I hope it turns out for Ollie. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's my opinion on it.
100%. But then there was that time where it was like we had that Christmas run, and I was like, because I was sick of Jose. It got to the point where it's like, I see what you're doing. You're just terrible. And I think I've never forgiven Jose for when he's talking about quality, about football heritage, and he tried to convince us that our football heritage was less than, I can't remember who knocked us out, but I think I slept on the couch that day. I was furious. He's naming all these dead players that play. And that was it. That was the day where I said, I'm done. He even said that about Tottenham. He said, I wish I had Tottenham players. Went to Tottenham. What did he do?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
It's disgusting. He ruined them. He ruined Tottenham. They were a good side. He compared them to us. He's gone there. And what did he do to them? So, there's that. I just think Ollie he done what he got us his first season. He's done better each time, and he's turned us into the one thing that you can attribute to him is his signings. He's brought in wicked players. If you talk about steadying the ship, he's definitely done that. So even if a new manager comes out, let's say it doesn't work out for him, he's put us in the right. Our club was ruined before. Under even in that Mourinho-ish time, Mourinho and LVG-ish kind of, it was boring under LVG. It was coming to pieces under Mourinho. It's different. You're excited as a Man United fan, and you have to attribute it to Ole. So I think maybe just for that, maybe we give him a chance. Let's see what happens.
I agree. I think since he's come in, the players look happy. The morale of the whole squad seems positive. Even like the Pogba looks happy. I know there's rumours around his future is always is, but he looks happy as he has been for a long time at United. I love that. I love the positive vibes around Ole, and I know the football isn't always the most entertaining, but like you mentioned, the signings he's made already, but the ones that he's making in this window, obviously there's a lot of rumours still as well. For me, he always deserved this window. He always deserved the backing in this window. And if he doesn't win a trophy next season and obviously hit objectives, then he's got no excuses then. But for me, personnel was always a big thing with Ole. I know you moan about substitutions and that, but a lot of time I'm thinking he's looking at the bench, and has he really got much on the bench that's better than what he's already got out?
Say that. I think I hate how bad I am with names. Good evening. What's that manager's name again?
Emery.
He had worse players to bring on in that Villarreal game, but he still
in the final. Like he should have made changes. 100.
Ole can't make 100. That excuse. And again, it's kind of Southgate-y, you know. Southgate and Ole, they have so much in common, you know. They and I just don't. I want to see Ole grow next season. I really want to see development from him as a manager. Do I think he's got the space to do it? 100%. I think he's kicking himself. This guy, he is Man United through and through. You know, he wants us to do well. And I remember Flex interviewed someone it was a journalist that's close to Ole. And he said Ole made all the players. There you go. He said Ole made all the players just look at them winning the trophy. Just watch it and let that pain build in. And it's little things like that, because Fergie will do that at the beginning of the season. He said he'll go up pre-season, he'll look all his players in the eye and he'll say he's ready to go. Are you ready to defend the title? That's the kind of feeling that I'm hoping that Ole is really starting to say, you know what? Are these players fired up? Are they hurting? Because he's hurting. It's time to do something. He knows this is a defining season, and I really hope, and I'm going to enjoy it. I'm looking forward to it. This could be the season. Just give Pogba the money. That's all I want. Give him the money.
I'm excited for the season. Thank you so much, TT, for that super chat. Really appreciate it. What I would say with the whole, you said Ole hasn't got that argument. I think with me, I don't mean that we haven't got players, but what I mean is Ole doesn't trust those players, and I think that is a big issue. Like players like Donny, for example. All of us fans are screaming, "I'll get Donny on," but for whatever reason, he obviously doesn't trust him.
But that's he can't afford to do that no more. He can't
exactly, and that's what I mean with the personnel coming in as well. There's no excuses for Ole now. Like he's building his squad, his players. And I don't think Donny was an Ole signing, but at the end of the day, like we all know he's a very good player, and we've got to trust him. He ain't going to get any better if he's not playing, is he? So hopefully, look, I sit here, I'm Ole in, and I remained Ole in, but I've always said every single time that he deserves criticism. His in-game management, his substitutions are questionable at times, and the football is doing it for him.
Have you never been?
Never been Ole out. I've always said he deserves criticism. I've never been Ole out. Honestly, I've never had.
Out of here! Tell the truth. Wait.
But,
be honest.
Well, I'll be lying if I sat here and said I was perfectly happy with everything that Ole's done, because that's not true either.
It's just me and you in here. Pretend that everyone's not here. Yeah, honestly, you've wanted Ole out.
I swear, I've never. I have questioned him. But you know what it is? I feel like Ole coming, like you say, he's United through and through, and it probably is like romantically. I want it to work out for Ole, like so bad. I want it to work out. I know he's a legend and stuff. And I just feel like he's settled the ship. The signings that he's made already have excited me. And I just feel like he deserved this window. And obviously this season now to prove himself. And if he doesn't, then obviously you fear the worst for him, because there's a lot of money that's going to be spent. But with other teams building around us as well, what's your realistic objective for Ole this season? If you see, like, if Messi, for example, comes to City.
Trophy. I want a trophy. If it's going to be, if we're staying, let's put it like this. If Man City do come and get Messi, then I can't really say win the Premier League. It'll be very difficult. But then I do want us to be in the hunt at least to the last week, last 2 games. I want us really like there. You know, it's a possibility. But then it sounds mad. I would like a Champions League. I would like an FA Cup. I would like
I would like a Champions League.
I would want I've got Champions League expectations. I do. I'll be lying if I said I'll be lying if look at our team. How can I not have Champions League expectations? You look at what Chelsea did. Zoe's in here.
Just signed a 4 times Champions League winner. So
Zoe's a Chelsea fan, you're right? Yeah. And you saw that squad, you know, and they've gone out and done it. I feel like we played Champions League manager this season with some of the signings and how the signings that he's had before. Cavani up, that's up top right now. Martial, if Martial's as good as the Abbey say he is, Martial should be good on that left-hand side. On the other hand side, you got Sancho, midfield, Pogba, Bruno, defense. How can we not be a Champions League contender? How? And it's knockout football. So I don't think it's unfair for me to have those expectations. They're lofty. They are lofty, but this is what happens if you support Man United, and this is what it takes to be at a big club. If we're in a league club, these are the competitions that we need to be winning to attract greater players and get more players to be involved in the project. And we have to say with our full chest, I'm not saying top 4 is acceptable anymore. Title or bust. That's the Man United way. Title or bust.
You know, when we signed Varane and Sancho, I was thinking that, and obviously there's a lot of rumour about CDM coming in and thinking we gotta go for the league. But now obviously seeing the signings around us, obviously Lukaku coming back to Chelsea supposedly as well. They're building around us. Van Dijk's come back. I'm not scared of Chelsea.
I'm not scared of Chelsea. I'll say that for you. I'm not scared of Chelsea, even if Lukaku goes there. That's not. I watched them play. I watched them play Arsenal, and I was like, they're all right. Do you know what I mean? I'm not like. Don't get me wrong. They have got a lot of confidence from winning a. Like Kai Havertz is gonna have a season of seasons next. He's not.
He finished last season strong, didn't
he? He's gonna be different. You know. Put him in the fantasy league, but yeah, I'm not scared of Chelsea. I'm not like, I think we're dangerous. We got, even in the air, they got to deal with us. Like, we got 2 players before, we've just been aiming for Harry Maguire, knowing we got 2 players that can attack it. And we're not just back post to Harry Maguire for him to knock it back in. No, we're actually going to try and attack it. That changes things. Knowing that we can attack on the right-hand side as well.
As well as the left, more balance,
balance. These are the differences. So I think we have to take almost a fresh eyes to Man United, because we will be different next season if Ole is telling the truth. And I know I don't believe Ole's lies, but I'm choosing to believe him now.
I hope you're right. I love the optimism as well.
You have to be.
I'm confident. I'm feeling excited. But you know what? Every season I say the same, and then like 2 games in, I was like, why was I looking forward to this? Like for the Olympics back. Do you know what I mean? That's how I feel. But I'm hoping that this continues, because the signings that I made, like Varane, like I say, a player that I've wanted for a long time at United, and to finally get him, I'm absolutely buzzing. And Rapstar, thank you so much for that super chat. Said, I hope Ole actually proves us wrong, but I just can't see it with this guy. I just can't. The team they're bearing CDM, but he will make us look shit, is what he's saying there. Yeah. I don't know. Give him a chance. That's what I'm going to say. I agree that at times, tactically, Ole deserves criticism, but I'm hoping that the personnel shows a different side to him. And obviously experience for Ole as well. He's just lost the final. That's more experience for us, isn't it? Like you say, he's made them watch the players lift the trophy and whatnot.
Yeah,
it's gonna make us stronger. Like it's gonna make us stronger. Come on.
It's we a player. He's convinced Varane to come and sign for us.
Varane said he wants to play for Ole.
He's convinced him. You know, he's convinced And there's some things, again, as a striking coach, we've seen what he's done with Greenwood. We've seen what he's done with Rashford, actually. Like, you can't convince me. Even you say from a tactical understanding, he lacks in that area. You know that as a striking coach, there's no better. Ole knows how to finish. There's nobody in world football or even on the YouTube punditry and stuff that can convince me that Ole doesn't know what he's doing in front of goal. He does. He done it all the time. Yeah. It's just that in-game management that we want to see a bit just more cuter, more shrewd, you know. But signings-wise, like, there's players want to be here. Sancho has left Dortmund, and a lot of teams got queued up to get him. He's come to us, and That's one of the best talents in world football. I think as Man United fans, we should be excited. I don't think we should take the gloss off it. I see a few people like, oh, we're just the same. No, it's different. It is different. Like
It is different.
These are signings that we would have dreamed about before. We can kill the mood of what we have. You know, when I think that there's got to be some we should try and be excited about what's the season coming and optimistic. You know what I mean? And let's see what happens. I hope we do something big next season. And that's it. That's what you do as a fan. That's what fandom is, isn't it?
I'm excited. I've been excited for the friendlies, to be fair. I'm just excited to watch United play. I just miss it when we're not playing. But the signings coming in as well. I cannot wait. Rapstar, thank you so much again. He says, watch us beat all the mid to low teams. Get hype. Just be disappointed because you can't tactical perform against the likes of City, Liverpool and Chelsea. I'm hoping that we do kind of go at teams a bit more this season. You've already mentioned it, like faster pace of football. I think with the likes of Varane coming in, Sancho coming in, surely we're going to see a more attractive brand of football going forward. You'd like to think, KG.
Wait, hold on. What are you smoking, KG? Ole better than Carlo. Varane came for the peas for your memory.
Who said that? Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at the free seats.
There you go.
He said he came for the peas. No, he didn't come for the peas, bro. Even though the peas was there, you can get money anywhere. You can get money anywhere. I'm not saying he's better than Carlo. I'm just saying he came for Oli. Like, he came for a new start, a fresh project. And Oli had still got to sell a player project. I don't have to sign. I can go anywhere. I'm Varane. You know what I mean? That's
Look at the send-off he had. Look at the send-off he had at Madrid when he was talking to all the players and all the staff and that. It was all respectful. They're obviously going to miss him. Great signing for us. And Rapstar's back again. It says, KG, we should be scared of Chelsea. You're talking about a one-off game. They're 30-plus games. So Chelsea created the most chances at the back end of last season.
Man.
I think Chelsea are yet with Tuchel coming in, though. You know, that new manager manager push. I think they're yet to have their first dip under him. And that
he's a good guy. Listen, Tuchel's
he's a good manager. Good manager. Don't get me wrong. But every team has that dip in form.
Yeah,
Chelsea haven't had that yet.
I just refuse to fear Chelsea. Like, again, it's the marriage. I do carry Man United arrogance. I do. And I shouldn't have it because my team hasn't been good in a while. But that arrogance will always be there. Like, if you ask me who we playing next, Leeds, we're going to beat them 3-0. That's my prediction. I don't care. Like, there's no facts, to let me know that. But it's United arrogance. That's what I'll call it. And it should be there. And I hope the players start to develop it as well. Do you fear Villa? Arsenal does.
Fair though, Ings is a mad signing, I think, for them. Ings for them. Leon Bailey, another one who a lot of people wanted to see in the Premier League. He's got his move to the Premier League. I'm intrigued to see that. Buendia as well. They were spending that Grealish money early, weren't they?
They're gonna spend. They
started it already.
Sign Lingard, Jesse. You need him. Why not?
You're trying to sell him for an advert for Jesse Lingard.
That's jokes.
I'm excited for the season. If it means we get Harry Kane, I'll be happy with that. But I think my preferred choice would be Haaland next year. Would you agree with that as well?
If Haaland
I would be happy.
Plays for us, knowing his dad, his career ended by a United player, he's a snake. I don't know how, because you never my dad, and he doesn't play ever again. Nah, it's not happening. I would love it if it ends up being Kane, I would be just as excited. I don't write strikers off when a player becomes 30. I don't believe they automatically come shit. It's not FIFA. It's like we've seen what Chiellini. If anything's taught us anything, age doesn't mean you're rubbish now. You know, we've seen what Cavani's doing.
Players are just ridiculous to fit, aren't they? Players are machines nowadays. I think that's what it is. So look at Zlatan.
Exactly. Yeah. So man. I mean, I'm super excited. I really hope it's a custard pie to Kane by City.
Wingy vibes.
And it's just Odin Wingy vibes. And then Levy is upset with him because he has to put him in the reserves for a bit. And obviously, he can't keep him the next
Has he got like 4 years left on his contract or something?
Yeah, but he's going to sell up. Like, everyone's ego right now is at play. Everyone's ego is doing a madness. Levy will sell next season because he's furious. And he'll sell to someone that is obviously not the team. That there's some tapping up happening. because there's got to be a Man City phone call saying, "Big man, don't come home. We're gonna put in a bid." There's got to be that. He must have got like a message via WhatsApp, and it was like, "Stay where you are. We're gonna see how serious Levy is," and he don't.
Messi's just been added into that group chat as well on WhatsApp.
It's the worst.
Harry Kane left.
Harry Kane left the group.
Give me a cover. Get out of here. Get out of
really
here, man. Shit.
I know we laugh and make a joke, but I'm actually really scared that City are going to do this madness. Hopefully it doesn't happen. But we shall see. Hopefully Messi signs that extension and La Liga let him off.
F City, man. It is what it is. We gotta start talking. We can't have trepidation talking about winning things. And I think the last couple years was like, if we get top 4, that'll be us. Nah. We have to we have to change. I think the expectation, I think who said it best? Roy Keane, when Rio walked in, he's like, this is Man United now. We expect to win. And I think that needs to come from not only the players, but the fans should have that expectation. It's like top 4. If we carry on with this top 4 talk, like it's a trophy, we will turn into Arsenal. And that's my biggest fear in life. Yeah,
we don't want that.
We need to be saying, it's like that thing. There's that quote about aim for the moon,
stars or something
stupid like that. But yeah, aim high
for the stars or something. You land on the moon or something. Something like that.
It's one of those. It's one of those, but it just means aim high in it. That's the bottom line.
Basically, basically. But KG, this has been a great show. Thank you so much for coming on. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you to everybody in the chat, all the contributions. KG, give yourself a little shout out. Let people know where they can subscribe to your channel.
Come subscribe to my channel. I'm getting close to road to 11,000. It's KG the comedian. Follow that. Obviously, I'm supporting Flex on his channel, United View. Support that. And if you have Apple TV, wait, hold on. If you have Apple TV, I'm in Ted Lasso. And get excited. There's going to be big news about some other stuff coming. But yeah.
Love that. KG, thank you so much for taking time to come on. Thank you to everybody in the chat. If you are new, please hit the sub button. Like KG said, go and support his and support Flex's channel as well. We'll be back, I'm sure, at some point. Hopefully gloating about some more mad signings. That would be nice, wouldn't it, KG? And laughing about the fact that we are top of the league and buzzing and hopefully
It can listen. Enjoy, life is, you've seen what COVID and all this shit did. Life can be depressing. At least try and enjoy something. And you know what I mean? At least we'll just try and enjoy the football, man. It's fun that way. It's better. And just be a dick to other fans. It's so much fun. And just be a dick. If someone says your player's not good enough, defend them to the end. That's United. That's a fact.
Phil Jones is good enough. That's what we're going to be like. Phil Jones is good enough.
That's it.
New contract. It's gone. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much to everyone who's tuned in. I've loved this show. KG, as always, an amazing guest. Sound effects. I didn't expect anything less, to be fair. But guys, thank you. Like I say, hit the sub, hit the like, and if I haven't missed your comment in the chat, just drop a comment on the video afterwards and I'll reply to you there. Let's see KG say goodbye. Come on, he's back. He's back in the room. No, I won't mention his name.
I wanted to be dramatic.
Leave it like Harry Kane. Guys, thank you so much. We will see you soon. Take care.
Bye.